What's up guys, welcome back to Morimoto Lighting. I'm your girl Bear, and in today's video we're going to be talking about and installing our new 2005 to 2012 Porsche 997 XB headlights. But before we get into the install, let's tell you what these things are all about. These headlights are literally a game changer. They nearly double the light output for modern, high-powered LED projectors. They replace your aging OE housings while modernizing the front end of your 997 with the 992 style LED daytime running lights. They're extremely easy to install with direct replacement for factory headlights with plug-and-play connections. Error code free on all 997.1 generations and all generation 911s. They are fully DOT compliant. With the bi-LED projector optics, they meet and exceed all SAE and DOT compliance. There is no compromise when it comes to these headlights. Produced from the best materials backed with a 5-year warranty and designed to comply with all standards. This is the best headlight upgrade for your Porsche 997. The way we do our testing to find out how bright or how dim a headlight is by using a digital lux meter. This measures actual usable brightness at a certain point. This is way better than measuring lumens when comparing headlights. At 25 feet from the wall, we have measured the stock HID low beams. They come in at 700 maximum lux. Now keep in mind the HID's stock bulbs, they do fatigue over time, meaning that they do dim down. So in relation to our light outputs, your light outputs may be a little bit less than what we're testing today. Now for the Morimoto XB LED low beams, they come in at 2010 maximum lux, which is 187% brighter than your stock. As you can see, it has that nice crispy cutoff line, very modern white light output, and it's a lot more brighter than your stock output. Now for your stock high beams, they come in at 1,680 maximum lux. But for the Morimoto XB LED high beams, they come in at a whopping 2,360 maximum lux, which is a 40% difference in brightness. So with the high beams, they are also way brighter than your stocks. As you see, it has that more modern white light output as well, and the light output is way more controlled compared to your stock, and allowing the hot spots to be exactly where you need it down the road. For this install, these are the tools that you'll be using. A factory headlight removal tool, a 10mm socket, a ratchet, a wire snake, tape, needle nose pliers, and a Phillips screwdriver to adjust your headlights. So now that you know all about the key features of the XB headlights and why they are the best lighting upgrades for your Porsche, let's go ahead and get straight into the install. First things first, go ahead and pop the hood. Now before you go ahead and start your install, go ahead and locate your headlight removal toolkit. You can locate it underneath the floor component where your boot is. Now I'm saying this due to the fact that you have to use that when removing the headlight, and I don't want you to start doing this and then you find out you don't have that tool due to the fact that some of these vehicles are older and there has been previous owners. So go ahead and find that and then we'll get started. Just go ahead and lift up your floor panel just like so, and then locate this little black box right here. Just open the box up. And this is the tool that you'll be taking out and using to remove your headlights. Now with that tool located, we're gonna go ahead and move to the liner area right here. There's a little plastic clip right here. Just turn it counterclockwise and you'll actually feel it lift off that metal sheet on the very back side. Once it's loose and lifted up and off the metal sheet behind this, all you have to do is lift up on this rubber trim and then pull the liner forward. Now with that liner down, go ahead and remove this rubber plug right here. Just gently pull on it back and forth, releasing it from the metal sheet just like so. Now go ahead and grab your headlight removal tool and locate that hole where you took that rubber plug out. You're just gonna insert it just like so until you feel it go into a groove. And all you have to do is turn it clockwise, and it will actually lift the headlight up and out of the housing area. And once you see that tad bit of a lift, you're good to go and you don't have to turn anymore. All right, now with the headlight lifted up just a tad, all you have to do is slide it forward just like so, and then just set it aside. Now with the passenger headlight out, do the exact same steps to the driver's side. All right, now with both OEM headlights are out, it's time to go ahead and move to the DRL harness. First things first, go ahead and remove this plastic cover located on top of your battery. Go ahead and start removing these two plastic tabs. In our case, we only have one due to the fact that we're missing one, but it's okay. All you have to do is just twist this just like so, and then lift up and then on the very back, and then just set it aside. All right, now with that plastic piece out of the way, go ahead and remove these two plastic pieces as well. All you have to do is lift straight up, just like so, and then set these aside. Now before installing your DRL harness, let's tell you what this thing is exactly for. Due to the fact that your old OEM headlights had no DRL function and our new ones actually do, this allows the DRL to be fully functional once you put your headlights in. It has a little module on the harness, so when you actually turn your vehicle on, there'll be a slight voltage spike indicating that the vehicle's on to allow the DRLs to cut on as well. So that's what this little module is for, allowing the install to be a little bit easier. So first things first for the harness, go ahead and locate your ground area on the battery. You'll be removing this one little nut right here with a 10 millimeter. Just go ahead and lay the negative down just like so, and then tighten it back down. Keep in mind, do not connect the positive just yet. We'll be doing that later on. Now with that connected, we're gonna go ahead and run the harness. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter which one of these go to the driver or passenger side due to the fact that they are the same length and have the same connectors. So go ahead and just take one of those, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the driver side of this. There is a body harness inside your bay right here. We're gonna be using this harness and following that bay, and later on you can just use zip ties and clean it up nicely. And we'll take the harness, and we're just gonna route it alongside that harness. Now with it ran alongside your body harness, just lift up on this little plastic piece, and there's a slight notch right here. Just take your wire and you're gonna feed it through it just like so. And then once you have it fed fully through, you're going to take it up and around your shock right here, your hood shock, and then back up through behind your hood hinge, just like so. Now with that wire pulled all the way through, there is a small hole right here giving you access to the inside of your fender. Now with that wire pulled up, we're gonna go ahead and take it down into the fender well. A really good tool to have would be a wire snake for this point. Or if you have longer arms or just multiple friends, you could use those too as well. In our case, we're gonna be using the wire snake. Go ahead and head to the front of your headlight. We'll feed it up through the fender and I'll actually poke out through the top side. Now with using your wire snake, go ahead and just feed it up and out. If you look actually inside where your headlight is supposed to be, there is a tad bit of light up there. That's what we're gonna be feeding this up to. You may need to use a friend just to help feed this up and through. All right, now with the wire fed up and through, what we're gonna do is take the connector and we're going to tape it to the very end of this. Just tape it on there like so. It doesn't have to be pretty, guys. It's just helping assist getting that wire down to the headlight. Now go ahead and just pull that connector all the way through, allowing it to be able to sit where the headlight's supposed to be. And then just go ahead and take the tape off of the connector. Now with the connector pulled through the driver headlight, make sure to do the exact same steps on the passenger side. Now with the DRL harness fully ran, it's finally time to install your new XB headlights. This is a super easy install as well. There's only one plug that you're gonna be working with, and it's that new DRL. The only other plug that you will have is already inputted inside the headlight. All you have to do is line it up to your OEM connector and you're good to go. Just connect your DRL harness and make sure that it's locked nice and tight, just like so. Now go ahead and just take the headlight and light it in just like so. And then just seat it into place. And then we'll be using that same headlight tool that we used at the very beginning to lock it fully in place. So when locking your headlight in place, you're probably gonna have to put a little pressure on the headlight and then turn your headlight tool clockwise and you'll hear a decent pop knowing that it's locked in place. And then do the exact same thing to the other side. Once you've distinguished that's off, go ahead and just take a 10 millimeter and loosen this small nut on the very side of your power terminal. And you don't have to take this nut off fully due to the fact that the positive is actually an open inlet. Just slide that down onto the positive terminal and then tighten it down. Now with the positive connected, we're gonna go ahead and program your DRL module box. This box allows your DRLs to function properly with the headlights on the vehicle. To program the DRL Control Box, start the car's engine and let it run for 3 minutes with the headlights off. After 3 minutes with the vehicle still on, flip the switch on the DRL Control Box to the I on position for 5 seconds. Then switch the switch to the O off position. While in the on position, the DRL on the headlights will flicker. Just keep that in mind. Now go ahead and turn the car off and take out the fuse from the inline fuse holder on the DRL harness. Leave the fuse out for 60 seconds. Now go ahead and put the fuse back into the fuse holder and start the vehicle to check and make sure that the DRLs and all other functions work properly on the headlight. Now with all those steps done, go ahead and tidy up all your loose wiring and button up the vehicle and you're good to go. And just like that, guys, your headlights in your Porsche 997 have been updated. We know you guys love performance, and we know with having high performance headlights, it will match the quality of your vehicle also. So thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to find out what all other products we have for your Porsche, such as LED side markers, and very soon, the new tail lights. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time.